Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I am an empath and intuitive card reader. Right now, first things first, I'm putting up my smudges, sage and sweetgrass. Sweetgrass grows on our property here, out on the front lawn, naturally. And then we add a little sage. This is an indigenous custom. The North American indigenous people use this as a very, very sacred grass. It smells beautiful. And what I'm doing here is I've cleansed my cards. This is the second time around. I started this video a few minutes ago and I got interrupted and it started all over again. So anyway, I've smudged myself. This is to clear out all those negative, heavy, oppressive energies that weigh us down sometimes. This, scientifically, a smudge like this, with just the sweetgrass and the sage, clears out 95% of airborne bacteria in your home. How's that? So it doesn't make you feel better, it'll make your house better. Okay, we don't want to live in sick houses. My house is sick enough. Anyway, this is all for you guys, because I like to share those energies, and I hope that just the energy of trying to push it through the internet to all the viewers will work. Believe me, it smells beautiful. It really does. Okay, so first off, gratitude always first up and number one. Thank you all so much for coming to visit me here on Fundy Fortunes. I thank you for the likes and the shares and the views and the subscriptions. For anybody new to YouTube, right below this video window, you'll see that little red button that says subscribe. For those of you that are new and wouldn't know, it's free. Okay, all it does is links up Fundy Fortune with your email. Anytime we post anything, Fundy Fortunes, you'll be alerted via your email notification so you don't miss anything. So what I'm doing today, I'm doing all 12 videos for all the 12 signs of the zodiac for the mid-monthly September card reading. I'm starting with a Virgo because it's still Virgo birthday month, so we start there. It just seems fair that way, and then we'll move on from there. This is a general reading, okay, so it's not going to ring 100% personal for any of you that are watching. Well, maybe sometime I do get comments saying I felt like that was a reading meant just for me, and it's thrilling when that happens. But for most, it won't resonate with you on a personal level. Some of it will, some of it won't. But if you find you enjoy the reading, if you look below this video window in the description box, you can contact me through there because I do offer the service of private readings. What you get for your money is a video much like this one. Usually runs about 1 hour long, and it's a really bigger spread. So that's what you get for your money. I give you the keys to the video. It's saved on YouTube under private, so only you can see it, and you get to view it as many times as you like. All right, so why don't we just get on with the reading and get right down to business here. And hopefully I won't be interrupted this time around. Okay, so the first card, it's a 5-card spread. For those, again, that are new, this book is by Jane Mollis, the Tarot deck, Oceanic Tarot. Jane Mollis. Illustrations are by Jane Delaford Taylor. That's for those of you that are new. And that's 5 cards from that deck. Then I pull one significator from my deck of tarot at the very end, and that is from the Book of Tarot. And we have to give credit. We got to do that stuff. This is written by Bridget Reed, and the tarot card illustrations are by Colin Howard. Now let's get to the reading. First card is overall energy. Second card, your wealth and finances. Third card is your love in any way, shape, or form in your life, including romantic love. Number 4 is your challenges for mid-September, Virgo. And the 5th card is your message from Spirit. Then we go to the significator. First card, overall energies, 2 of Swords at a crossroads. And there is the card. Okay, so when you get this card, when this card shows up, you can be in conflict with like an actual other human being. Most times, though, we're in conflict within ourselves, and we're at a deadlock. We have decisions to make, or a major decision to make at this time, and we're kind of locked right in. And it's for some, I just got the nudge to say, and the woo-woos along with it, feeling the heat off the card already, Virgo, that for some of you, it's going to be, excuse my language, it's going to be a decision where you're going to be damned if you do and damned if you don't. This is what you call a true crossroads, an inner crossroad. You're locked in, and you know what? Whatever choice you make, neither side can win. Somebody's going to be feeling sour after you make a decision, maybe even you. What it does, it shows the decision that needs to be made is of equal power, may we say. And This situation where you're forced to make a decision may not even be, the situation may not be of your own doing. It could be something that was imposed upon you. There is aid there and help for you. There's a clue for some of you that you're missing, and it's really obvious. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with emotions when we have a serious decision that we need to make. What can happen is we get blinded by emotions and blinded by fear, hesitation, stagnation. We get blinded, and we don't see the things that are right here in front of us. But for some of you, there is an answer. There is a clue to an answer that's going to unlock that deadlock, that loggerheads that you're at, and make you sway a little more one side to the other. The advice of this card is to take a fresh look. So step back, look back, try to step outside yourself in the situation, look at everything objectively. Makes it a lot clearer when you can detach any emotions. Tell yourself this is somebody else going through the situation, and look at it as if it's somebody else. Because in your emotions, there's no personal investment there, and it's going to be a lot. You're going to say, well, I can see what needs to be done here. What's wrong with them? That's you. So you'll be able to answer your own question. Keywords in this card are doubt and uncertainty, stalemate, indecision, stuck, disconnection, and blocks. So, and my nudge is to tell you for the overall energy of this card, anytime you're up against anything where you've got to make a very serious choice or decision, it's you that's putting the blocks up there. There is wiggle room. It's there. Okay. So now, the second card that I pulled for you in your wealth, your health, and your finances, this card of strength, and it's about stability. This is a nice card. It's for the artistry is really great. You can see that's a huge fishing net full of all kinds of fish. Maybe it's cod or something. And there he is. He is strength, and he's ripping that net open with his bare hand, and he's freeing them all. What a wonderful thing for the fish. When this card shows up, it says that you have to have patience in the face of conflict. You need to stand your ground rather than being overwhelmed. Remember, no matter what the situation is, money-wise, financial, there's a lot of things. I can't go through the whole list of probabilities of what financial insinuations are taking place here. There's too many to mention. But a lot of things start out way over here, and they lead into way over here. You got to start somewhere when it comes to creating money, making money, fattening up the bank account, getting money flow on the go. So you have to start off at the very beginning and work your way through. Always remember, if there's anybody, for some of you, there could be somebody trying to stand in your way and try to block you. That could come back to this card again. And what can happen here is that you have to remember that somebody is going to... Excuse me. Smoke. Just one moment. Somebody may be able to trying to cut you off the path, and they're playing kind of dirty about it, pulling out all the stops. That's for some of you. But remember, anything that opposes you is lower than you are. Your confidence at some point could be shaken, or someone else is projecting their emotions onto you. Have compassion, but stand your ground. So anybody that's below you doing these really nasty things or trying to really destroy what you're about to undertake. Boy, oh boy. I had to move that away from me. It's hitting me right in the side of the throat. Big tickle. Try to always show compassion for those that may be not dealing with a full deck, no pun intended. What I mean by that, people that are underhanded and go beyond the norm. You know, if you're at work, you're working in a bank somewhere, or you're working to earn more revenue, you're working in a place where, well, when we work, it's all about money, correct? But there's some people there may try to cut you off the path through competition with you at work. Some people, most people play fair, and they play on a, you know, the level playing field, right? So everything's fair. So the competition runs fair. Some people go above and beyond. They'll start backstabbing, gossiping, talking, trying to mess with your numbers and your quotas if they can get at them, and this kind of thing. Feel compassion for those people, that they're that afraid and that nervous that they have to turn to the darker side to move ahead in life. Feel compassion for them. That'll go a long way with you. as far as the laws of the universe go, that'll go a really long way in your favor to be that compassionate. Just remember to stand your ground, not let anything fall to the wayside. Don't take anything for granted. If you get a little nudge in your head and go, what if? Check out the what if. Don't wait, because you'll be sorry later if you don't. You'll be going, that little thought, an idea flashed in my head and I just ignored it. It thought, yeah, when you should have said, ooh, yeah. Okay. This card for some may also mean that because it's a card of strength, is a literal returning of strength and vitality in a physical, emotional, and mental way. It can affect all of you in a very, very different way. Though you may have been weakened recently. Some have been through maybe some very personal traumas, which has weakened them emotionally in a terrible way. You feel almost emotionally crippled. You're going to start to feel the joie de vivre for life, the get up and go. Your interest in things is going to wake up and peak again. So you're going to get this back. The advice of this card is to stand firm and to take the higher moral ground when you're being tested. I just talked about that. Always have compassion for somebody. The angrier they are, feel more compassion. The more jealous they are, feel more. Try not to give into that humanic response of retaliation. Try not to go that way. The universe will reward you for that. Courage, risk, and vitality are your key words for that as well. So in the money-making sphere of things, yeah, somebody's very envious and very, very jealous of some of you Virgos. And like I said, have compassion. This person can't actually touch you. But the cards are bringing this to the forefront for you to see. There's a lesson in there somewhere. And it's saying we deal with certain things like this on the different levels every day. But this time it's right in front of you. And cards and the masters of the universe, masters of the natural world order, and all the spirit guides are going, pay attention to this. It will pay off for you down the road. We want you to know that there are people out there like that will try to crack you in the back of your knees and bring you to your knees, right? There's a lot of envy and jealousy there, but right now they can't touch you. That's the nudge I'm getting to say, and that's for all of you right across the board. They can't do any damage, but you need to be aware that they're there. Okay, so the third card that I pulled in your love, your heart, your romance, is anything close to your heart, is the King of Cups, and he's all about understanding. Cups always refer to the heart, love, emotions, and that's what that's all about. It's also one of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. When this king shows up, and this is a person of integrity and humor, sensitivity. He's devoted to his friends, his family, and career. This is probably you, Virgo. He is loyal for life, and sometimes distant. He feels everything very deeply, though he may not show it. That's very Virgo type. Virgos feel very, very emotional. This is the U card in the reading. The king also brings forth to indicate balance and empathy with others, and also fairness. And also, this could be one of your mates, Virgo. This could be a mate for Virgo. And this person, the King of Cups, he's the ideal partner. Okay? Or she is the ideal partner. I do have, percentage of viewers that are male. So it could be even male, female, and every way you can think of. But it's got to do with a mate. Not gender specific. Just because it shows a king doesn't mean it's a male. But anyways, they are the perfect partner. If there's somebody that you're with at this moment in time, you're dating, you're looking at, give them a good long look. A good long deep look. Contemplate on the type of person they are and how that type of person fits into your life. Okay, so the advice of this card is follow emotions. And there's no need to explain your feelings. If this is somebody in your life, trust that you're right when you do take the time to think about it. It may not be, a happily ever after, and you know that. So trust your feelings that this could be a good thing for a little while, and they may make the ideal mate, but are they ideal mate for you? And how will they fit into your life, and how will you fit into their life? That's very much what this card is all about. Some things for you to think about in the terms of your heart. The keywords for this card are fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, and home. And home. For some of you, Virgo, there's major something going on at home right now. I see you entertaining at home. You're getting company. There's a couple of people. This is a very important moment for some of you. I can't see what it is. I just see a Virgo entertaining, serving coffee in a living room with two other people. Looks like a man and a woman. This is significant. Some dealing going, a deal, a contract, a negotiation is going on, which may have to do with your home. Okay? All right. So the fourth card that I pulled for you is the High Priestess, and it's all about it. She's all about intuition. She fell in your challenges. That symbol, that is the excuse me, infinity symbol, which means into infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear. Intuition. Okay. So when this card shows up, it advises to keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. Listen to your own intuition. It's a time for learning. She is the wise woman of the ocean. And that's a good place for her to fall into your challenge sector. The keywords are wisdom, secrets, discretion, teachings, vision, and dreams. And I just got a nudge to go back to this card pertaining to the home with you serving coffee. You need to be you have to use discretion. Whatever that is that's going on, it's not something you talk over the fence about with your neighbor. It's not something that you'll talk about with somebody on your job. This is something very personal that has to do with your home life. Your challenges are going to be to keep your feeling and thoughts to yourself. You're gonna, whatever this is, it's got you deep in thought. Again, we could come back to the loggerheads and the crossroads, that you've got a very serious decision to make. Not a bad one. I don't feel that it's bad. It could be something as simple as selling your home. Maybe these two people in your home you're serving coffee to are prospective home buyers, or they're real estate agents. They're there to give you advice. I know that. But you're going to want to talk to somebody. You just want to talk about it. This really has your interest, and it really means a lot to you. It's something serious to you, Virgo. But you have to hold back just a little bit. Don't be blah, 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 blah to everybody all the way around, anybody that'll listen to you. It's not a good thing to do. Cards are warning you, do not do that. Your strongest thoughts and feelings, doesn't matter how close somebody is to you, keep these things inside. Ponder them yourself before you bring them forward. There's a lot to learn right now, an awful lot. The decisions that you make right now are long-lasting. Hence the infinity symbol right here. There's an indication of anything going on right now in your challenges for mid-September. Could be a long-lasting, it's bigger picture stuff. Not immediate. This is all bigger picture stuff. Pay attention to your dreams right now. Dreams that come out of the blue that you can't connect with from the previous day. That's what I do. When I have strange dreams, I go back before the previous evening, the previous day, and I go through and I think, what would have set off me to dream about this? And if there's nothing that I can connect to, even something that a commercial I heard on the radio, or something I seen on TV, or a conversation I overheard in the bank lineup, nothing to set it off, those are the dreams you need to pay attention to. Visions as well. Visions are flashes that come into your mind's eye that you see. And where did that come from? Visions are wonderful things. I just get excited by visions because I get them sometimes. Anyway, there's your challenges. Mum's the word. Personal business kept within yourself. Okay, so the last card in the Oceanic deck. And this is the Seven of Swords. It falls in your message from Spirit. And it's about loss. L-O-S-S. Loss. Here we're coming back to this again about something being taken away from you. We're coming back to the overall energy of this card. It's somebody trying to stall you, stop you, trip you up, or take something from you. This card is telling you from Spirit is to follow your suspicions. Use your intuition. Check out any offers or deals that come your way and are laid in front of you. Make sure you investigate them thoroughly. At 100%, not good enough. Go the 150%. Recheck everything again. Look for problems. Look for things that are wrong in contracts and signings, agreements, verbal agreements. Don't even go there. Everything's going to be on paper. It has to be hardcore. And just look for play on words. If you see a what if goes through your mind when you're reading something, stop it right there and go, why did I feel what if? Why did I think? Let's straighten this. I want clarification. Be real careful about that. Your keywords for this are theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. The advice is to guard your position or your assets and your possessions as well. Question the motive of other people. When other people are like, oh, tripping over their own feet, I'll help you with this, I'll do that. You have to ask yourself, is this something that I would trip over my own feet for to help somebody with? If not, what's in it for them? What are they getting out of it? There's going to be something. My nudge to tell you is there will be something. The last card that I pulled for you from the deck of tarot is the Knight of Wands. Oops, there we go. This is the Knight of Wands. Isn't he magnificent looking? He's very proud, very strong. He looks prepared and ready to take a lot of things on. Wands are all about practical things and practical ways. And let me look them up for you. Let's see here. And I'll read verbatim from the book. The Knight of Wands signifies a departure from challenge. He is unsure of commitment and cannot confront his own feelings. In positive terms, this card indicates that one may have escaped difficulties. Just got a nudge to say for some of you, if you just escaped a bunch of difficulties, you got real lucky. That's the nudge that I have for you right now. The universe is looking out for you. Maybe it had something to do with Mercury going retrograde. That could be the thing too, because Mercury is in the sign of Virgo. Okay? So, pretty strong stuff going on there. Thank your lucky stars. Thank your lucky stars that some of you actually kind of came through something unscathed when had it happened at another time. You wouldn't have been so lucky. But the universe has been looking out for you, and it's had its hand of protection over you, the essence of you, and the entity of who you are. Don't push that luck, though. That's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to push that luck. Virgo, this was your mid-month reading. And the overall sense I get, you've got to watch people that are around you. Any information you absorb and take in, retain it for now. Don't share it with anybody for now. Don't fly by the seat of your pants. And don't say, I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to take a chance. This isn't the time. You got by the seat of your pants with this one. You just got real lucky, and some of you know that. Butterflies are still sitting there when you think about it in your belly going, that was a close one. Anyway, Virgo, I'm going to say goodbye for now and get this uploaded because I'm really behind on my mid-monthly readings. I wish you the very, very best for mid-September. It's been a beautiful month weather-wise. Matter of fact, a little too beautiful. We need a lot of rain. A lot of wells. I live rural, and a lot of wells are running dry, especially in Nova Scotia, which is right across the pond here from me. So we're wishing for rain, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful late summer's day here today. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, please click that button because within the next 2 weeks, I'll be doing the October monthly readings for all 12 signs of the zodiac. Until then, my dear friends, I hope to see you back soon. Enjoy the rest of your month. Goodbye.